So you want to do a contribution to open source by doing a pull request. How do you do that? Well, for example, if you are browsing to GitHub, you maybe find a nice project that you have been using in your application, but it is missing a feature. What you can do then is that you press a button called make a fork of that repo, and then you make a local copy to your disk. You add that feature, you commit it to your forked, and you do a pull request of the difference between your branch, your fork of that open source project that you want to contribute to, and wait for a maintainer to check the code and see if it is of good quality and it's following the project's standards. I might do a more practical version of that in another episode to guide you through those steps. So, to the question, how to make a pull request. I have done some of those, maybe like 6-7 different pull requests, and often it has been like one-liners to fix some like CSS bug in Internet Explorer 11. So there was one thing that happened to me this week actually, and well, that date will be outdated when you're watching this video, but it happened as I was releasing a product and was installing it to a user, and I remote to their computer, and to my horror I found out that they are using Internet Explorer 11, and this overlay library that I was using were totally dark. It has like an opacity of like 80% and the dimming everything that was behind. So actually I made a pull request to this project in April. Nothing happened. I pinged the creator in August and nothing happened. So I was like, oh, it takes time. But then suddenly when I released this application and remoted to a customer and they were having Internet Explorer 11, I had to take a hard decision. I didn't like to do it, but I had to hunt this creator down where he worked and call to the company. And to make the story short, he like sent an email message to me like 15-20 minutes after a phone call, because he was busy at that time, and I said, I will merge this pull request today, and he did. So I feel a bit ashamed to hunt this person down, but sometimes you might have to do that to do a pull request. But in that case, be kind and do not expect them to actually do that for you. But I was quite I had to get this work, so yeah. But in another episode, I might show you the practical steps of how to do a contribution to open source.